Hey guys, wow, look at that sunlight coming in. I just grabbed my phone to do a video and I'm like, wow, look at that. I love it. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do the video here. And what I was about to talk about, what I just talked on my Instagram about, was interference. And I just want to take a minute to talk about some different types of interference and narratives out there, especially in the spiritual community, because I'm just trying to keep that light and those codes coming through. So, but you know how there's a whole narrative about, oh, well, yes, we don't really need to clear because when we get interfered with it, it's spirit coming into with situations or other people to show us where we need to work on ourselves. And that's the trigger. And that definitely, there is some truth in that. However, we are definitely being interfered with in a higher, at a higher level. And that comes through other people around us, could be family, friends that are not on their spiritual path, don't understand anything, or they just don't have an awareness. It can come through their own ego mind, through their own addiction, through their own insecurities, beliefs, all of that sort of stuff to affect us. Now, there is a force on this planet, as most of you already know, I'm sure, that is trying to derail those that try to hold the higher frequency and anchor them into the planet, and doing the work here as light workers that we're doing. And anything that takes us out of that frequency, out of our center, out of our balance, anything like that, especially over really important times of sorry, I'm just going to move this. I'm being a bit distracted holding it, to be honest. When there's like a portal opening, we've got the Lion's Gate coming up, we've been through the solstice, we've got other things happening, there's often planetary situations happening that can be very powerful for us to level up even more, to anchor into anchor in that high frequency into the planet, for New Earth, all of those situations. And what happens is we tend to be attacked more around those times, to just derail us in different ways. It could be just things like if you meditate every day, or you walk in nature, or there's situations and rituals you have to be able to connect and anchor in that light and frequency. Then you might just be derailed that, oh God, I haven't got time to do that today. Or this person's come in with a whole drama and chaos, and it's completely taken me off my path. I've got to the end of the day, I haven't done what I need, I haven't centered, balanced, or done any of my own sort of work or practices or whatever you do. Getting a sore arm. But so that can happen. And also just bigger things, like if you are if spirit's trying to set up for you to meet somebody that's going to help your path, or for you to be somewhere at a certain time or whatever, and then you find that you have all this interference along the way to get there, and you're late, or it doesn't happen, or whatever. All these things are definitely an energy, darker energy force working through other people. So you might be focused and you might be centered and balanced, and like, no, I'm not going to be derailed. But it's the people around you that don't have that awareness that can absolutely be worked through with these entities to project stuff onto you, and project energy and situations and chaos and drama and whatever it is to derail you. They might be verbally attacking you, they might be just all sorts of things, you name it, right? So it is a thing. There are those at force on the planet that do not want us to ascend, that do not want us to anchor in these higher frequency energies. It's not just on the planet, it's off planet as well. So there's a lot of spiritual warfare still going on, and this is why we're here doing this work. Okay, so those of you that don't really understand this, or think, oh no, that's a load of crap or whatever, it's a real thing. It's not a load of crap. And those that it's kind of those that think that way that are actually work through usually the most. Those that maybe have addictions in their ego, all of that sort of thing, and they don't even have an awareness that they're doing that to others or projecting that onto you. So it's for us to have an awareness to clear daily, and sometimes it could be several times a day. And look, I've gone through my life where I did all that so much, and then I decided, oh no, I'm not going to be clearing every day and whatever. And then when I look back now over the last few years, I have been attacked so much in different ways and not seen it at that time as an attack. Because I never go into like that victim poor me mode. I used to many years ago, but I don't anymore. I think we've lost it completely. So yeah, it can be a thing when you're not realizing that you are being attacked. It could be a subtle energy, but it's still derailing you somehow. So it definitely is a thing, and there's a lot of narratives in the spiritual community that say, no, that's a load of crap, or yes, that's it. So I just wanted to come on and say that there is obviously some truths in everything, okay? Everybody thinks they have their own truth, but then there is this universal truth. And the universal truth that you or some people may not know yet, or be on their path, their spiritual path, or be active in the awareness of it, or what's going on in the world, that's fine. They are where they are on their path. But so it's for us to actually have an awareness of being 1 step ahead, 10 steps ahead, whatever is needed for us to keep that focus and centered and balanced, and not allow, like clear, and not allow that energy or that person or that situation to be able to come in and distract us and interfere and fragment our energy. Okay, sorry if I'm bumping. So that's the message I wanted to share today, because particularly if you're watching this and you are a light worker and you don't clear anymore, this is your message to start clearing again. Use your power, tap into your divine power. If you're a man listening to this, if you're a female, like masculine, feminine energies, I know we hold both, but as in the power of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, those energies, use them. Tap in, here it is coming again. Tap in and use your divine, you're a divine spirit in this human vessel, okay? Use your divine power. Tap in to that resource, and it works. The energy you emit works. So transmute that energy. Use phrases like, whatever you want to say, but like return to sender is what I always say. When I'm clearing, I return it to sender 10 times. Okay, so any karmic energies or any attacks that are coming my way, I return it to the person that's sending that, or the entity that's sending that tenfold. Okay, so you can use the word I command. So whatever it is, I command that these entities return to sender, da-da-da-da. You choose, tap in, and just know what you speak it and say it as it's coming through. If you want me to do like a video on this, of trying to clear and heal, just maybe let me know down below, because sometimes I just think most people know how to do this, but then I was talking to someone the other day and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about or how to do this, and I'd really love to know. So I kind of forget sometimes, but so let me know if you would like me to do that. I can do that and put it up free here on YouTube. But yeah, really, you take your power back, and you don't allow any entity to work through anyone else to get to you. If you put that protection around you, often we think that's enough. It's actually not enough, especially not in this day and age and what's going on the planet and how they're amping everything up, and they really want to derail us, right, and keep the frequency lower. So it is up to us. We have to take the responsibility, take the control back in our own power, and do that. And we can do that by clearing, because we're so powerful. We can just clear that. We can do a clearing, and bang, that's energy's transmuted, and that energy's gone back to sender, or it's gone to the higher divine benevolent source, however you do it, wherever you're sending it. So we take the power to do it, and you can't just be lax about it and go, oh well, I've put a protection of energy around me, and the golden white light, and hey, it's all cool. Those days are gone when we used to do that. So it's a lot more powerful now, and we really have to be more proactive in how we clear, how we are monitoring our energy, how we are seeing what is coming at us, what's happening, and like I said, clear. If you're going to an event and it's an important event on your path and you're going to meet somebody, if you're holding a retreat, if you're whatever it is you're doing that is powerful, that's bringing in a higher power for that, bringing several people maybe that are very powerful light workers together, anything like that. Just have an awareness to hold that higher frequency and do that clearing, because it's those sort of places that they like to attack us more. And definitely it can be the fact that spirit is triggering you to heal things, so that can be too, but it's kind of gone a lot beyond that now, and we just really have to have an awareness. So yeah, so I think that's it. I'm going to go now because my arm is sore holding this up, because I just wanted to capture that light. Okay, take care, sending lots of love to you all, and have a great day.